It's just so. But anyway, we'll record it for the culture. We'll record it for the culture. All right, cool. So let's kick this off. What's the chat about saying? Yes, you can see it. All right, say no more. Let's get started, man. All right, cool. So on what day did I get back from holiday? Tuesday, right? On Tuesday session, I marked out something like this for DXY, and I said if we do this, if we get something like this, we should be able to get a lot of sales for things like gold, Euro USD, GBP USD, right? Okay, those are the main pairs that I trade currently, and we'll throw NAS and potentially US 30 into there. But I said if we get something like this, okay, we already got the dip down, okay, for the last 2 days since Tuesday was here, and Wednesday yesterday, and then obviously today, we've dipped down and done this now. So the next moves obviously we're waiting for would be something like this, right? Okay, and then we start heading up potentially. Okay, that'll be oh, I thought it sounded like someone door. Okay, that'll be the ideal play. Okay, that'll be the ideal play. And obviously, if that happens, then I think I marked out Euro USD at the time. If the marking up is still there, no. Okay, but I then said we should potentially do the opposite of this again, and then we could start cycling down, or who knows, before I would love price to come up into here. But we're still a long, long way away from that. But I'll show you what I'm looking at intraday, what we could potentially catch today, if not coming into next week. Okay, so I'll start on USD because this is the cleanest trade I'm seeing so far today, where we can actually potentially buy this up into my ideal target, okay, which will be about 100 and yeah, but let's just do it into here. So about let's just say 130 pips, 140 pips. Okay, that'll be the ideal situation. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now, again, we've got the whole market structure. Let me just go back to actually I already showed you guys what I'm looking at for Euro USD. But on even the 4 hour, I think should be able to see it. Okay, on the 4 hour, again, you can see there's a gap. You can see that supply in there, and obviously you've got this highest point over here. So this is what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm just trying to take out liquidity in here. Okay, and then yeah, we'll fulfill that gap. So this is where we are currently, and that's obviously what I want to target. So again, you can see the picture. Hope it makes sense. It should make sense. Okay, so pretty straightforward. So what we're looking at today. Okay, in regards to today, okay, let me just do this now. So again, when we're looking at a 1 hour, okay, we already got medium inducement happened there the previous day. What day was this? Tuesday. Okay, we broke, took a high. We then get a full pullback, and then we shifted up again, took another inducement and this high. Okay, and then from there, obviously, you can see this structure is what I've now got my eyes on. Okay, so when we start cycling down, okay, before we cycle down again, you see the targets, you see exactly what we want to, what we're trying to target. Okay, so when we start cycling down to get entry, because obviously we can get an entry on Euro USD from here. Again, we see the gap on the 1 hour, and then you've got this candle. So obviously you can take it from there. I mean, the stop loss is nothing major. It's like 10 pips, right? It's not gold. Okay, but we see the 10 pip stop. Okay. One other thing as well, we have got news. No, not that. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. We have got news, Euro news, what was it 1:45 ECB press conference. Okay, so in about half an hour. Okay, I'm not sure how detrimental that's going to be, but it's going to obviously make the price shift a little bit, right? Okay, and then we've got some US news, and then again at 3:15. So this at 1:45 in about 30 minutes could be interesting, but that kind of ties into something else I might teach on this session as well. Okay, so yeah, we're in the right place for the play. Okay, for news to kick in and then give us that entry. So when I cycle down to the 15 minute, okay, when I cycle down to the 15 minute, things could potentially be more apparent to you. Okay, so again on 15, we've got inducement mitigation that could potentially happen. Okay, this is the price that took out this high, and then it just shifted again and took out both of these highs. Okay, so this candle is very important. This candle is very interesting. Okay, we can get a very clean trade from here. If we trade this one, we're going to have like a 12 pip stop. Okay, whereas if there's a gap on here in the 5 minute, if we can get that trade from the 5 minute, then obviously you half it. Okay, 6 pips. Okay, so obviously I'll prefer the lower one. Okay, just to get the right entry, just to make sure we're not missing out anything. But again, we'll see how price reacts. You can do this one or two ways. You can put your buy limit for this area and just extend your stop just to this low, just to be protected, which would be about 17 to 20 pips, depending on your broker. Okay, that's one way to do it. And then you can vice versa put a buy limit for this area here as well, this 5 minute IPA. Okay, and then you can, I mean, being very aggressive, you can have it at 6 pips, or you can have it again at this low, making it about 12 pips. So it's totally up to you what you want to do. Okay, how you trade. I'm not going to dictate your risk management. Okay, but those are the two areas I'm looking out for. I wish it was just the one gap in here and then this candle, then I'll be 100% sure. But again, we've got this price in here, and then we've got a gap in here on a 5 minute, which is kind of messing with me when I was like, I was going to put a buy limit But then after I saw that gap, I was like, naughty, he teasing me. I love that meme. I ain't seen that meme for a long time, man. But yeah, in here. So if it was this and no gaps in here, I'll be happy to do it. Okay, this is kind of semi-filled already, which is why I'm thinking this should just potentially just go and happen. But yeah, this gap in here, it's just there. It's just teasing us, right? Okay, just saying you better be careful kind of thing. But if I can play in here, that'll be absolutely beautiful. Okay, that'll be great. So we're just waiting to see exactly what price will give us. Okay, we're just kind of playing this area. So nothing right now that I want to take anyway. Okay, yes, you can catch little plays in here until it breaks a high in here or something. I'm not interested in no buys. Okay, until it breaks a high in here or something, and then yeah, I'm not trying to take on our trades again. As you can see, he's just creating liquidity all over the place. Okay, we've got equal lows just being printed like nicely. Okay, so you can imagine what support and resistance traders are looking at. Okay, they're looking at this area thinking, oh, that's a nice strong area to buy from. Okay, they're buying from here, one touch, two touch, three touch. They're buying from here. Again, we've now kicked into New York, which is now New York trap time is what I called it. New York opens at 1. The best trades happen at 2/3 or 2:30. Okay, so once New York happens, yes, sometimes you will get a very clean trade off it. But as you can see, New York opened and now it's creating liquidity to do what? To trap people in the market. Again, this is trap price. Okay, so when we're seeing this, I'm not fussed. I'm not trying to buy right now. Okay, I already know what's gonna happen. It's gonna clean out this liquidity here. And then we've got sell side liquidity here also. Okay, like sell side liquidity slash medium inducement. That would be from yesterday. That's yesterday's price. Okay, I'll just mark this out. Okay, so this is what until it takes out this low or takes out this high, I'm not interested in doing anything. Okay, like we just have to be patient. Okay, until it takes out this low or takes out that high, and then we can start looking to potentially buy up. That's the only time I'll be interested. But obviously, the ideal setup is for us to come down here. Okay, that's the ideal setup. Let me see what's happening in the chat box. Damn, there's a lot of messages. Wait, what's happening? Yeah, okay, cool. Has any trades been sent out since I joined? No, nothing yet. Liam's laughing. What exactly is IDM inducement? Why would price want to target it? Idea liquidity. Just think about where everyone puts their stop loss. If anyone is buying from here, where's their stop loss? Here. Okay, inducement is another word for enticing people to be in the market. Okay, you can say inducement, liquidity, but just based on something new I'm learning, I'm classing it as the inducement. So yeah, okay, but whoever is inducing someone to be in the market, okay, that's basically where the stop loss is going to be. If someone's buying from here, where's the stop loss there? If someone's buying all these equal lows, where's the stop loss? It's all below here, right? Okay, average stop loss is about 10 to 15 pips. Okay, so I mean, this is not even up to that, but just imagine anyone's stop loss is being below these lows or here, it's going to take it out, right? Okay, and then the mitigation point, okay, for where price actually kicked off and went up would be right here, okay, below all the liquidity, below where everyone's stop losses would be, okay, which is why I'm not sure why my trading view is not on. I don't know if my trading view is not the pro version normal for some reason. Even my watermark thing that says Jeddah's over here is good. I saw that after the session, but yeah, so I'm seeing ads pop up now. Like, what the hell's going on? I ain't seen ads for about 3, 4 years. But anyway, yeah, so we're just waiting for that. Okay, that'll be the ideal setup. Again, right now, I'm not trying to do nothing until it breaks this low or breaks that high. GU, again, nothing I'm really looking at right now that I think we should take, but it came very close to our area that we wanted to sell from initially, but just didn't touch it. So now I'm now seeing that as liquidity that's waiting to be hit. Okay, it's just about how we get up into there now. So obviously we've got this demand zone here, but what do we have there? All liquidity. Okay, trend line traders are happy about that. Okay, I mean, if we could extend the trend, you will see it stretching all the way back into there. So the only place I'll be more confident to buy from right now will be in and around these kind of areas here. Okay, like if this happens, yes, it could be a miracle and it's not the cleanest trades. And just understand that things have to have, just think about it this way. If no strategy ever worked, there won't be so many strategies and for them to create to take liquidity, right? There'll be no one to ever do it. Okay, so sometimes the wrong things have to work. Okay, because if the wrong things never worked, no one will ever do it. And which means if no one ever did it, there'll be no liquidity in the market because everyone will trade exactly the same. Okay, what do they need people to do? They need people to trade in the wrong way, but it works sometimes, which gives them confidence to keep doing it. Okay, which is again another word for inducement, enticing people to do certain things. Okay, so trendline traders. I mean, I'm sure you've probably heard about trend lines. Okay, trend lines, something like that. Again, boom. Someone tried to buy for that trend line, which is why you see the buy candle worked in that area. So someone put their stop loss in this area. And as soon as that happened, what happened? Boom. they got taken out. They're like, damn, my trend line didn't work. Okay, then they're thinking, maybe I should draw my trend line like this. Okay, maybe I should draw my trend line like this. Ah, you know what? That's the solid one. That's the one there. Okay, what do you think is potentially going to happen again? Okay, stop loss under here potentially. What do you think is going to happen? Boom, get taken out. Okay, this is how the market works. It's enticing people, inducing people to get into the market, right? Okay, which is why I'm just going to leave this one like this now because this is the latest trend line, right? Okay, what do you think people are trying to do here? And what's it on top of? The area that I said I don't really like. Okay, this is what you start to understand. Then this is how the market works. It tricks people into getting into positions. Okay, this might work. Okay, it has to work sometimes, right? If it never works, no one will ever do it. Okay, so this might work. Okay, it's not my ideal entry, which is why sometimes I miss out trades. And you guys are probably thinking, why didn't Jeff just tell us to get into that trade? I'd rather miss out on a trade than take the wrong trade. Okay, because yes, it might work that one time out of nine, but why would I do that? Okay, I'd rather get the trade right 9 times out of 10. Okay, rather than that one time works out of 10. Okay, it doesn't fulfill my trading philosophy. Okay, so it might work this one time, but try it again 9 times, you're gonna lose 9 times. Okay, so here we can look at, okay, just to bounce up into this area, okay, where we can finally get our trade up in there. But what do you know is gonna happen after? It's not even what you think, what do you know is gonna happen after? Okay, this trend line, if it ever tries to come back at some point here, it probably would give you a reaction and then fakes out and then boom, all these guys are out. Okay, so that's why sometimes when things do look okay, I don't take it. Like yeah, was it yesterday? There was a gold opportunity. Okay, I missed out on how many pips the gold got up yesterday. I can't remember, but I was like, I'd rather not take it because this is the wrong way to do it. Yes, it might work sometimes, but I'd rather not do that. Okay, so I don't want to be rewarded for bad behavior, if you want to call it that. Okay, it's like if you're giving your kids, if you've got kids or a dog, pet, whatever it is, if you're rewarding them for doing some bullshit like knocking down your plants or breaking something in the house and you give them ice cream, you're rewarding them for bad behavior. They're going to keep doing that, right? So it doesn't make sense. But yeah, this, I'm going to keep all chatting here. If it does break above, then yes, we've got entry in our hand because we've given that break a structure and then we can take a trade. Okay. But other than that, I'm not interested in GU right now. Gold, again, since the morning, Hugo sent out something, I sent out something. And then is this finally happening? Is this finally happening? Finally, obviously, it's happening because it's New York, right? It's got relevant breaker structure. So Hugo sent out a trade this morning. I think it hit off this 1 hour. And then there was a cheeky trade you could have got in here, but I missed it. It happened too quick for me. I was getting ready for gym. So I didn't see that. Okay. And then before the session, I marked out this area here. What's this? What's this red thing above? Oh, equal highs. Yeah, of course, I marked that already. Okay, so now we've got a relevant breaker structure for this high. Okay, I'm no longer looking at this, okay, for a trade because we've already tapped into here. So now this becomes a smart money trap for me. Okay, so I won't be looking into this area. Okay, because we've already mitigated here. If we didn't mitigate here already, okay, I would have been like, yeah, this will be a great trade to try to sell down. But because this mitigated here already, and what we're doing, we're in a bullish momentum, right? So this will become smart money trap. Okay, and then now I'd rather look into these areas higher here. And we've got a 1 minute mitigation that could potentially happen there after, again, inducement to the high side from yesterday's Asia session. So I'll be looking for a sell, hopefully, in this area. So let me go into the 15-minute and you get a better picture of what I want to see. Okay, this is what I would like to see. Okay, and obviously we take out this low through here and we've got, again, inducements and mitigations to do down here. So now just be patient. Again, trading is all about patience. As much as you hate it, as much as you want to take a trade like right now every single minute, you have to wait for the right setup sometimes. Okay, this was a good setup in here. Okay, how long did it take to even set up? I mean, what was this fucking ads? I'm not used to it. Tuesday 16th, and then finally, okay, Wednesday 17th, the next day at 3 o'clock, it dropped. Okay, so sometimes you have to wait a day, sometimes you have to wait a couple of days, sometimes you have to wait a week for a trade to happen. But we're finally getting a relevant kind of breaker structure here. But again, this is definitely a smart money trap. But yeah, if we get, let me just look at this on a 5 minute again. And again, no gaps. Yeah, this is definitely gonna just clean through all of this again. Where's the lowest point it come to? Down here. That's too low for my liking. Let me see the 1 minute as well. Okay, 1 minute's looking better. Okay, clean price action all through. Okay, it's tiny gap in there. Clean, 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 clean. Tiny gap in here. Clean, 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 clean. Gap in here. Okay, cool. So this area here, yeah, we'll wait to see exactly what happens here. I want it to kind of fulfill this with a more solid candle or just even push up past this point, and then I'll be more interested in seeing if we could take buys. What's happening? Oh, I suppose I've got the magnet, you know, the drawing tool. Okay, if we can get more solid candles here and break above this, then I'll be more confident about pushing price up into this area. Okay, but right now, that's just looking very dodgy to me. So there you go. That's the kind of price action I do want to see. Okay, that's kind of price action I do want to see, but I just need it to be a solid candle, and then we can push. Let me look at the chat box real quick. Can we get signal for this in Goldmine group chat? Okay, thank you. What strategy are you trading with right now? Okay, it's a mixture of a lot of things. What time is New York open during BST? I mean, New York opens right now, 1 o'clock. Okay, so this is why you saw my yellow box just come out of nowhere because it's now New York open. And when it's London, you see my green box. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Okay, but yeah, I'm still not seeing solid price action for this, so I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. But yeah, we could have had an entry in here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did. I got an entry in there, but to get you guys an entry, okay, I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Okay, and again, I don't believe this area should play out normal. Turns into a smart money trap. And then we should push higher. So we'll just wait and get the better price action. Again, what we're creating right now, creating equal highs. So what's that? A target. Okay, it's just liquidity being created everywhere. Let me delete this now. Okay, just liquidity being created everywhere. So again, yeah, you can see what's happening. So until we kind of fulfill a more solid price action, I'm not trying to call out any buys or anything. I'm just waiting for the right time and the right move. Okay, sometimes trading is like this. As much as you want to trade like right now, there's no point. Don't force anything. Okay, you're just gonna lose money, and then you're gonna kick yourself, and then you're like, oh man, why did I take that trade? And you start being all emotional and stuff. Okay, just patience. Patience pays, right? Okay, this is just wiped out this a little bit by like literally a pip, if that. Okay, and then it's pushing up. But yeah, if we break above here, and then we leave, what's this? 5 minute. Let's see what's happening in 1 minute. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Okay, but we need to, I mean, we still can potentially do it, but I'll rather break this high first. Okay, just took out this area by like literally a speckle. Like, I don't think that's even a pip. Yeah, that's the low there, right? So I don't think that was even a pip that did it by. Right. Did I scroll that far? Let me just do this. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was very interesting the way this happened. All right, cool. If we could come back into here, I'll consider it, but I prefer this high to be broken first. Okay, so we'll wait and see. Let me see the chat box again. Um, how do you get those yellow boxes? Is it an indicator? Do you think it would push back down? How did you set up your yellow box? It's a secret. I'm not allowed to tell you guys. Okay, this is my special indicator. Big Jedders with basic trade and view subscription. I know, man. I feel, yeah, I don't know what's happened. Like literally, it's taken away my indicators, everything. Like I wake up this morning and when I sent out my thing, I was like, wait a minute, why am I seeing ads? And then I tried to search my subscription. I had to go gym. I was like, I saw it out after, and I forgot about it. But yeah, it's weird. I know it's weird, man. But yeah, don't knock the basic though. Don't knock the basic. It's still the same trading view. But yeah, no, it hurt my feelings, man. When it took away my indicators and everything else, I was like, bro, what's going on? Sure, my payment should have gone through or something, but we'll sort that after. I know the secret, same. You're down my level, brother. Welcome. You know, actually funny. You're down my level, but yeah. Um, but indicator that you want to use, this lit timing. Okay, LIT timing. Okay, that's the one I use for this box and my London session and Asia session. So yeah, use that. Like, but why is this happening to me though? What's this mean? Calculation failed, remove scripts and reapply to reach chart. Oh, annoying. But yeah, I saw that after. But that's happening. God should be shifting up. Okay, it's not shifting up. It's actually reacting from now. So those equal highs. There's nothing down here that we want, is there? set forward this gap right here, but that's not really a great entry. Yeah, everything's kind of messing around right now. Slightly. Let's see. I'm just checking other things just to see what's happening lunchtime. We already had our morning moves for most things, and then lunchtime is obviously kicking in now. That's just a whipsaw. Interesting in that. This could be interesting. That great equal lows through here. Previous out. Where's the mitigation zone? We're down here. We've already got this to do. All right, cool. Let's keep a watch out for this. So when I do catch, I've been looking at, well, you looked at US 30 yesterday. When I do look at US 30, okay, we get trades happening, obviously, New York session, or not New York, stock market open around 2:30. So that's when this happened yesterday. And then the day before as well, there's a trade. So yeah, with this, we're just creating equal lows right now. So again, we just wait. The next mitigation zone though is all the way back down here. I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah, we'll see if we do take out this low, and then we can start targeting all these highs over here. Okay, A session just held cleanly. Okay, creating again clean targets for the upside. No, this is actually disrespect how I've actually got basic trader view now. These ads keep popping up. Okay, so yeah, not much is happening there. So again, the trades that again I was very more interested in was again gold. Not interested in taking a trade from here no more. That's just a trap. And then we shift it up into here. Okay, but price is moving very, very slow right now. Let's look at DXY and then no goods. Yeah, everything just moving sideways right now. What time is this news? 1:45 for Euro, US Metro Jones. So maybe in 3 minutes. I mean, this is not major news, but maybe it might make things shift a little bit in 3 minutes. And then ECB already happened 1:15. So I don't know if things just shift. Cool. All right, we'll just wait 3 minutes to see what's happening. In the meantime, I'm going to look at anything else. Yeah, I already looked at these. There's not much to go by. But was there any specific questions anyone had in the meantime? And then just answer those. Because right now, we've got, I mean, ECB already happened 1:15. What would this at 1:30? I don't see them moving price around because of all of this. And we've got ECB at 1:45. So I'm not sure why price is just chilling. Okay, but was there any specific questions anyone had right now? And then we'll go through it. What is the DXY? The DXY is just a dollar index. Okay, so basically, as we all know, okay, 80% of the world is derived from the dollar. Okay, or they use the dollar one way or another, right? So when you're looking at the dollar, okay, when you're looking at the dollar, if it's going down like this, as you can see, since what date is this? 27th of June. Okay, if it's going down like this, anything ending with USD, you're gonna see doing the opposite. Okay, so Euro USD since again 26th, 27th of June going up. GBP USD, what do you expect? Okay, same time, 27th, 28th of June going up. Gold, I mean, gold is naughty, but again, going up. Okay, since the 27th, 28th of June. Okay, what else can we look at? Okay, let's just do the opposite. USD CAD and stuff like that. What should they be doing? They should be doing the opposite. Okay, so since I mean this was early July, but around that kind of time again, doing the opposite, going down. Where's this again? Similar kind of time, 27th of June, going down. It's just following the dollar basically. Okay, so when you understand what the dollar is doing, you're technically marking out 20 other pairs simultaneously without you even knowing it. Okay, when you understand what the dollar is doing, you're basically marking out so many different pairs. Okay, when you start correlating them now, then you're like, all right, cool. If I'm looking to buy Euro USD, then DXY needs to be going down, vice versa. Like all these kind of things, you start to understand how to piece it together, or you get an inclination of what should be happening. Okay, like you obviously you don't base your whole trading strategy off just buying and selling the DXY, or if it's going down. But then you start to understand, cool, if this is shifting up right now, okay, then obviously Euro USD, okay, is doing the opposite, okay, vice versa. So yeah, that's how you use the DXY. And obviously there's things like BXY, okay, British pounds, okay. So obviously this looks a lot messier because it's not as clean. But again, if you understand that the BXY is going up, okay, then if you look at UPUSD, again, you see it doing the same thing, right? Okay, so understanding these kind of things, okay, you start to see it again. There's JXY, Japanese yen. Again, you start to understand what's going on. So you can start correlating things, vice versa. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, gold is going crazy. What's happening? Okay, I don't know what you mean by crazy, but let's just look at the smaller time frame. Okay, I don't see how that is crazy, but okay. But we have done what we expected it to do, which is taken at this high. Okay, but ultimately we're still trying to find. It's not giving us a clean entry, man. I just want to buy it again for you guys. I'm already in from here. Okay, how I got this trade again? I marked it on a 15-minute. Okay, we broke these little internal highs. Okay, and then it came back into this gap, and I was like, yeah, why not? Okay, it came right into this gap. Okay, IPA, FEG, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then I just bought from there. Okay, put my stop loss under here. Okay, under this right here. Okay, it's like 8 or my thing was like 9 pips. Okay, and then obviously I'm just targeting. What's this 1 minute? Okay, let me just shift this up right now. Okay, first TP was there. Let me go to the 5 minute. Okay, ultimately I'm trying to get, well, before I was trying to get into here. Okay, I see this as a trap now. Okay, I think price will blow past this, but we still have to respect it, which is about 95 pips. And then ultimately I'm trying to get way up into here. Okay, so that's the trade I took. I'm just trying to find you guys a clean entry again, but it's not providing us one really. Okay, again, don't really leave the gap there. Just it's not providing us a clean entry, man. Yeah, I'm trying to find one for you guys. I promise, but it's not providing itself right now. It's not providing itself right now. Okay, and you're probably thinking, why didn't I send it to Goldmine? Literally, I come back from gym and I saw this playing out, and then literally I was in my car, just editing my TikTok reels and all that kind of stuff. And then as soon as it came into here, I was getting to my house. I was like, damn, I have to execute this ASAP. And then I did. So I didn't have no time to try to send it out to you guys. And I'll rather take the risk than not look at it properly and send it to you guys, and then everyone takes it out. Tuesday's news is crazy. Yeah, jobless claims, gold's going. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, cool. We might have to just leave gold for now because it's not providing us what we want to see. But at least all this news is kind of kicked in, bro. This ads. Remember why I've had pro all these years now. Okay, but yeah, this is just it might take a while for this to play out and give us the trade. So what I'll do, I'll keep a watch out for it. Send it into gold mine if it does present itself. Okay, but for you guys on the call again, like I explained why I didn't want to send this out before, because there's two entries. Okay, there's two ways you can go about it. Okay, on the 15-minute, you've got this, or even on a 5 minute, you've got this candle right here. Okay, if you wanted to be very aggressive with your entry, okay, you can do it like this. Okay, if you want a minimal stop loss, you can do it like this, where you can just say, you know what, I don't care about all these IPAs or whatever else. I don't want a big stop loss. You just play the 5 minute. You've got a 4 pip stop or 5 pip stop. Okay, I'll say 5 pip just to be on the safer side. Okay, 5 pip stop off this 5 minute candle. Okay, that's the best way you could potentially play it right now. Five pip stop off this 5 minute candle. If you wanted to be extra safe, again, just put under. Okay, put under this wick, but under this wick, that's where that 5 minute IPA is. Okay, which is why I'm saying there's probably no point of doing it like that, because yeah. But if you want to cover yourself and you want to be more cautious and you're like, you know what, I don't care, 15 to 20 pips is cool for me, then yeah, no problem. Just put under this whole structure. Okay, and you have that entry right there. Okay, and then the second entry again is derived from this 5 minute gap just over here. Okay, from this wick to this wick, there's that gap. They didn't fulfill it the first time they tried to fill it. So there's still that tiny gap here, which is why this entry is derived from here. Okay, so again, if you want to do this one and put the stop under this whole structure, you're working with about 10 pips. If you want to be more aggressive, okay, if you want to be more aggressive, you just say, you know what, I don't care about that either. And you just put your stop under that structure right there, which will give you about, again, about 4 or 5 pips, okay, just under the structure. So it's totally up to you how you manage your risk. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just here to kind of point things out in the direction I think they're going to go in. So it's totally up to you how you want to enter that trade. If you do enter that trade, okay, when things start playing out a little bit more during New York trap time, which is about 2:30, then I'll be more inclined to send something out if I see something clean. Okay, but yeah, right now, not much. Okay, not much going on that I would like to see anyway. Look at US. Which one was it? US 30? Yeah, it was US 30. The marked that is equal lows for potential mitigation block of this 15. I see how this plays. I see how this plays because this might be something that we can. What am I looking for right now? Okay, mitigation. Let's see how this plays because yesterday, I mean, this was clean yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, and it's only because of Dapper I started looking at this again. I was like, yes, wait, shifts a lot, but I never find no clean entries. And then yesterday, they're just like, shut up. And he gave me the entry. I was like, all right, say no more. Say no more. Okay, so yeah, I'll look at it again today. So yesterday it was derived from first on the 1 hour, it was this whole area. Okay. And then I scaled it down. I saw this 5 minute IPA. You know what? Let me just do that as the last thing before we lock off the session. Okay. So let me show you how I found that trade, and then you guys can learn how to take trades like this yourselves as well. Okay. So where was we? We was down here, right? So was it a 1 hour? No, it wasn't a 1 hour. So what time frame did I see that block initially? Oh, we're here. Okay, yeah. I was like looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so firstly, off the 1 hour, I was looking at this whole block. Obviously, if you're trying to trade this whole block in US 30, you already know that's suicide because your stop loss will be, yeah, nobody's trying to do that. 100 points. Nobody's trying to do that, right? So what did I do? Scaled it down and went to the 15 minute. Okay, when I went to the 15 minute, I was like, okay, I don't need all of that. The gap is here. Okay. And now this will be the entry area. So we've knocked down around 30, 40 points from that. So I was like, all right, cool. We've got that. And then I was like, what else can I see? Okay, what's happening within here? So again, I scaled down, go to the 5 minute. Okay. In the 5 minute, I'm like, interesting. Okay, yes, we can still play with all of that, but then there's this tiny gap over here as well. Okay, maybe price can come into here. And first it does, okay. First it does, 12:35, goes up. And remember what I said about New York trap time. So New York session opens at 1. And then the trap happens when New York session is closing near enough 2 o'clock. So we get this price action happening. We kind of missed this, and I was like, this is lining up for perfect New York trap. Okay, price does its thing, and then boom, it taps into here. I still haven't taken a trade because what do I want to see? Okay, and I might have to go to replay mode. Oh, wait. Okay, I still have replay mode of basic. Oh. Oh my god, I don't have replay mode either. Damn. It's a tough world out here, man. It's a tough world out here. Yeah, I need to sort this after this session. I can't even go replay mode. Bruh. Wait, I can't even go 2 minute. So that's the are you wait. Are you telling me I can't even go to the 2 minute? Nah, this is dead, bro. Oh wait, I can, but I can't go replay modes. So wait, basic literally has 0 replay mode. Is that what you're telling me? Now I can't even. No, that's actually dead, fam. So I have to do things like this like a pagan now. All right, cool. Say no more. So yeah, anyway, again, we tap into here just before 2 o'clock, the ending of the session. And then what am I looking for? Okay, this is the structure that push price to break this low, right? Okay, push price down. As soon as it breaks that high, and we even create equal highs over here, I'm like, great. Okay, this is now my entry zone. Okay, I'm looking at this candle specifically, this last down candle. Okay, and there was like, I am in a 1 minute, right? Yeah, I'm just looking at this down candle specifically. I said, cool. Am I happy with the risk? Okay, it's like 13 points. Okay, I said, yeah, cool, no problem. Okay, let me go back into the 5 minute. And then all I'm targeting is just the 80 session high. Okay, I mean, it went even way up than that. Okay, but I was like, I'm cool. When it started doing all of this, and it came back into here, I already had my 80/90% protocol done. And I left the rest, and then I was just playing around. And I was like, I don't care. Let me just close it. I've done my thing. Okay, but again, you can see the whole structure process behind it. And it all comes down again to this picture, just understanding, take out the 80 session low, target the high, or something above. Okay, and when did I do this? 2021. That's when I drew this picture. Okay, 2021. It's the same thing still stands. Take out the low, aim for the high, and something else above. But obviously, this is all-time highs, so there's nothing above the target, which is why I just said, you know what, I'm just going to target this anyway. And then obviously price shifted from there. And here we are today. So today, potentially, I'm looking for something in here, but I'm not seeing nothing clean right now. Let me go to the 1 minute. Yeah, did I do the 1 minute earlier? I don't think I did I? Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm still not seeing nothing clean. Oh, tell a lie, tell a lie, tell a lie. I see it straight away, doing that gap. Okay, so we could get same kind of moves that we happened, literally what I just explained. Okay, which is in the mitigation zone. Okay, after we take out equal lows. So this could be the play. But again, jump on Abdullah's session at 2:30. I'm sure he'll probably call out something for this as well. But right now, this is looking like the lick. Let me set alert right there. Let me set alert right there. Say no more. Say no more. And you guys already know what I'm targeting. It's literally kind of identical to yesterday. Okay, kind of identical to yesterday. Okay, the only difference is we actually even here had equal lows. Equal lows through them in the comments. So yeah. All right. Say no more, man. We'll see what's good. Let me just read the chat box before I go. Dapo says you're welcome. So would you target the lowest order block? Okay, yeah, Liam. If it's relevant to the structure break and liquidity, yes, I'll target the last one. You lot are just laughing at me because I can't even do my replay mode no more. It's a tough life out here, man. It's a tough life. No, I'm playing, but yeah, shout out to the basic trading view users though. But yeah, all right, cool. Let's just have one more look at gold. Okay, last time we checked it, it's kind of doing what we wanted. And then yeah, it's come all the way back down again. Okay, so yeah, we're not finding any clean entries in here, but don't fall for this yet. Okay, if you do get a relevant hit, I will look out for that and I'll send that out. Okay, but right now, like I said, I'm just targeting this high, and then I doubt it's going to happen today, but we'll see. But this is the overall move that I'm trying to get. Okay, this is the overall move I'm trying to get. When we do get this, if we do get this, trust me, you man will know about it. You man will definitely know about it. So that'll give us what? I mean, even this, I mean, right now is a 20 pip stop based off this 1 minute. Okay, based off this 1 minute, let me just show you what it looks like. Gold is crazy, man. Even in a 1 minute, it's like 20 pip stop. Okay, so based off this 1 minute, okay, we're right here. Okay, extreme mitigation. That's the extreme mitigation right there. Okay, got this gap here as well. Okay, that's the extreme. On the 15, or was it on the 5? On the 5, I think, yeah, this whole block here, but I'm not trying to. What's the stop loss again? The stop loss was 43 pips. I'm not trying to do all of that. Okay, so yeah, I rather the extreme mitigation, which actually is where price took it out. So again, if we relate to our picture, again, where price actually took it out, boom, this is pretend this was the 1 minute. Bro, I can't do all these ads, man. I need to sort this out after this session for sure. Okay, this is where price actually took it out. Okay, drop the break structure and then come back. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Okay, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. That's exactly where price took it out. And then, yeah, we're just trying to relay that into what it is, if it gives us that move. Who knows? It could just be satisfied with this taking high right now and just drop. Okay, if it does that, that's peak. That is definitely peak. But yeah, we'll find a re-entry. If it does break this low, leaves a gap in here, I'll find something. Well, cool. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Let me just look at the chat box one more time before I go. How did you catch that big move? What did you see? Payment method declined. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but yeah, definitely did check that. But how did I catch that move? For this one, I actually didn't catch it properly how I wanted to. Okay, you had to readapt. Okay, but yeah, I'll break that down another time. It was around this area I caught it, but it wasn't that great. But again, I understood what was happening. It just happened way too quick for me to try catch it in time. Okay, but we understood what was happening. It just didn't give us the setup, just like gold is not giving us setup right now to do our thing. So when this happened initially, we broke these internal lows and then we didn't quite break this. And I was thinking, cool, now you've broken it, give me a pullback into here. They didn't want to do it. Okay, broke down even more. It's like, come on, give me a pullback. Didn't want to do it. Okay, and where was it? I was looking at my phone. I think was it this one or something that looks exactly the same? I don't know, it was one actually, can't be there. So what time was this? It was in this area. Was it probably this one then? I think it might be in this. Yeah, I think it might be a mix. What time was this? This was okay. That makes sense. It was this one. So again, same things. Equal highs being created. Relevant equal highs. I mean, you can see it here. My indicator shows me. But relevant equal highs being created there. Okay, we break. Take out this mini low, and then in here, That was the entry. So again, the stop was bigger than I would have liked. Okay. But again, you just adapt your stops, I mean your lot sizes, and then you get your trade and then you just target the lowest. So yeah, it's not the cleanest trades I would have liked. But again, it's the same concepts. Once you understand the concepts of what's happening, okay, you can take trades like that all day long. So again, similar to this, I wanted it to shift up higher into this area. Didn't get it. Okay, and then here I was like, come on, push up higher. But then what actually enticed me to get in here? It was probably on a 5 minute, but I ain't got replay mode, man. That's hurting my feelings. I can't just switch around and do stuff. Um, but yeah. So is Hugo pulling out something on gold right now? Wait, let me see what he wait, is that what he's doing? Okay, yeah, Hugo just saying sell, sell, sell. Okay, so yeah, we've taken out this liquidity. So similar to what I just showed you there. Okay, taking out this liquidity, and then yeah, this has happened. So yeah, Hugo's calling out sells. For me, I'm personally gonna leave it. Okay, but you man can do sell executions in here and then put your stop loss wherever he just said put it. Okay, so yeah, how many years of trading did you do until you found a strategy that works for you? I mean, it's been a solid journey. Oh yeah, it's clocked. I wasn't sharing my screen all that time. But yeah, if for me, my journey has been what coming up to what is it 8 years now? Okay, and I've tried everything. I tried trendline trading, I tried support resistance, I tried everything. How do you say that thing? Ikimoku. I don't know how you say that thing. I tried everything. Okay, but yeah, they just I never found a reason behind them. I never found why things worked. Okay, and then when I finally found or want because I've got a curious mind. I need to understand why something works, right? I need to find a reason behind why something's working. So if they're just saying because you draw a trend line here and this happens, I'm like, but why though? Like, why would I move price? Why would me just drawing a imaginary line on my chart just move the market? It doesn't make sense to me. And then finally, I came across smart money, and then things were being explained like this is why the price is moving because money and banks and all this kind of stuff. I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. Started digging into it, and then that's what I've done for the last 3 4 years. And then after that, I mean, now I've come into a slightly different realm of the money being printed and how price is moving and liquidity and all this kind of stuff. And then yeah, so now I'm mixing the smart money with the liquidity concept. So I was like, okay, everything makes sense. So obviously it's still a learning process. I still study every day. Okay, it never stops. So you just need to understand what's actually going on. Okay, like yeah, it just makes sense when you start to understand why price is moving and what's actually going on. So for example, I think I wasn't sharing my screen when I was explaining all that stuff I was just explaining. But again, why might this be happening? Okay, we've taken out liquidity off the equal high that I drew. Okay, we knew that was a liquidity target, took it out, had a retracement, hit this area and started dropping. Okay, but why I'm not quite inclined to sell quite yet, okay, is because one, I wouldn't know where to put my stop loss. Two, we still got this area of smart money trap or potential mitigation. And overall, I'm trying to get up into here. Okay, so yeah, this trend line is just being created right now because that's what they do all the time. Okay, so yeah, just understand what's going on in the market. For the day, we still haven't taken out today's A session low, which is the target. So with Hugo saying sell right now, this will be the target, and then who knows, maybe we can get a mitigation right here. Okay, if we get a mitigation right here, this could be a solid buy. Okay, so we just wait. We just wait. Again, it's all about patience in this game, right? So yeah, we just wait, be patient, take the right trades, and that's what you got control of in this game, literally. Okay, so I'll leave you guys with that. Hope you learned something. We didn't manage to catch any specific trades today, but things are lining up, and you're starting to understand my thought processes behind things, right? So yeah, until next time, guys. If that helped and you learned, we move from there, right? Until next time. Peace.